Is BTS's Jungkook dating a tattoo artist?
Did Ariana Grande shade Pete Davidson?
And are Vanessa Hudgens and Austin Butler officially splitting up?
There's drama out there.
Fake news in the air.
But we're here to find the truth.
There's no need to be scared.
If it's drama that you seek,
we got the rumors from the week.
No need to lose control.
Because we're breaking it down right here on
Rumor Patrol. We did it! What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Rumor Patrol, which I hope is your favorite show.
It's mine.
Here with my girl, Drew Dorsey.
Hi. And Emile and his junior.
Hi.
We decided to split up the intro today.
Because it's a lot.
It's a lot to
If
memorize.
you guys saw the bloopers from last week, we never posted how long it took me to get that intro. We still haven't recorded the song yet, but it's coming soon. While you're here, click that subscribe button so when we do record the song, you'll know, and hit that bell and leave a comment because we love reading your comments.
Yes. We look like basic beesies today.
I didn't want to say it. I didn't really try. I was going through the closet this morning. I was just like, eh.
I'm sorry if we let you guys down. It was a t-shirt kind of day for me.
But do you ever go through your closet and you're just like, I don't like any of my clothes? That's how I felt this morning.
Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of like felt simple today.
I mean, but the shine of it all.
It was matte before.
And we have the melanin, which makes us pop.
It make, you know.
And we put the shea butter balm on.
We're going to let our personality shine.
Shine!
Okay, Emile, first rumor of the day. Is it true that BTS's Jungkook is dating a tattoo artist?
Drew, this one, it's a lot of tea. Like, it's literally 2 cards.
Oh.
I know. It was a lot to break down, so I'm just going to break it down for you. Basically, BTS's back was trending over the weekend. I think it was on Sunday because they're back. They were spotted in the airport, and like everybody was happy. But then Jungkook was trending because this photo came out of him with his arm around his tattoo artist, and people said they were dating. Let me just break it down. So some pictures started circulating on Twitter with Jungkook and a woman, and people were talking. One person tweeted, "This is who Jungkook is dating." Someone else tweeted, "Bruh, why is Jungkook's girlfriend hotter than Jungkook himself?" Now we have to point out that this rumor came from CCTV footage where Jungkook had his hand around her, but then some fans were saying that she's actually married, like this one that said, "Left for 2 hours to watch a movie and now Jungkook has a girlfriend, except the girlfriend is married / dating someone, so he has a female friend who's also his tattoo artist, so he has a female tattoo artist." So the important info is Jungkook said supports female artists. That one made me laugh, so it was confusing.
Wait. Skirt. They think they're dating because they responded his hand was around her?
Yeah, his hand around her, and then they did some investigation, and there was like photos of them together, and then they did some investigation, and then people were saying that she's married, but then he was like, oh, they were like, oh, so he's like dating a married woman, and then people were saying—
I don't think they're dating.
Here you go, if there's more. So the rumor spread so far out of control that Big Hit Entertainment actually made a statement saying, during his period of rest, he found out that his acquaintances from a tattoo shop were also visiting the area he was in. He then met with his tattoo shop acquaintances and other acquaintances for a meal and had a karaoke session. This is the truth that has been distorted. We think it is unfortunate that Jungkook's personal daily life during his period of rest became known in a distorted way. We will figure out whether CCTV footage was leaked or if there was illegal filming and take strong legal action against the disclosure of personal information and invasion of privacy. Furthermore, we announced that we will also take legal action against the spread of false rumors.
Can you take legal action against the spread of false
rumors?
rumors?
I don't really know.
I don't think so.
They can definitely do something about possibly the footage that was taken because that's like private whatever.
Yeah.
But it was really confusing, and I agree, like, just because you have like your arm around somebody doesn't mean that you're dating them.
Wow.
But it was just crazy. Like, people were literally, and you know how Twitter is, like, once somebody says one thing on social media, people just run with it. And there were so many rumors and things to the point where people were like actually attacking the tattoo artist.
Oh my God,
and she had to make a statement
why?
On her Instagram. Here's what she said. "I am absolutely not in a relationship with Jungkook. I am posting this because of the word spreading online and the unfortunate situation of people causing misunderstandings by impersonating me. I didn't say anything because it was the obvious truth that people would not believe me, interpret my words as they wish, and that I will receive even harsher replies. I would like to once again state that it's absolutely not true that I am dating Jungkook or that I tattooed my initials on him. We are simply close friends, and I am very apologetic as it seems that fans were extremely hurt, in addition to myself and people around me. I will not say anything further. I would just like to make it clear that I was not ignoring or disregarding everything." Like, the fact that she had to come out and make a statement.
Right, like.
But then here's where it got messy, Drew, because then there was a rapper, Swan, who also was getting like comments because people thought that that was him in the photo, not Jungkook, and then he actually was getting looped into this whole thing. He's like, that's not me. So he made a statement. I'm like, you guys took this way out of control.
It was an arm over a shoulder.
It was, like, it literally wasn't anything that serious. But
like, what?
I'm glad, though, that for the purpose of this rumor, Big Hit cleared it up, she cleared it up, Rapper Hash Swan cleared it up.
That's just doing the most.
The absolute most.
Everybody calm down.
Calm down. But is it true that Jungkook is dating a tattoo artist?
False.
All right, moving on. I feel like we have a lot of relationship news today.
Yeah.
Is it true that Ariana Grande warned Pete Davidson's girlfriend about his ways?
Well, allegedly. Let's get into it. All right, so Ariana Grande and Pete Davidson have been over for a while now, and Pete has moved on and is dating Margaret Qualley. Page 6 said that Pete Davidson is keeping this relationship more private. You know that Pete not only dated Ariana Grande, but also Kate Beckinsale. But a source is saying that, quote, he's been trying to learn from his past relationships and be more low-key. They also said Pete is really, really happy. He hasn't been in touch with everyone, which is why we know he's okay. And Margaret is nominated for a Primetime Emmy, so they both will probably walk the carpet together next weekend in LA. But according to Life and Style, Ariana Grande gave Margaret some advice. A source allegedly revealed to Life and Style, quote, Ariana felt it was her responsibility as a feminist, of course, to warn Margaret about what she was getting herself into. She got word to Margaret through a mutual pal that Pete's an immature stoner who'd make fun of her on SNL after she eventually dumped him too. So this source is apparently close with Ariana, and that wasn't all, folks. They said, Ariana's never met Pete's girlfriend, but she thought she should pass along her 2 cents before it gets serious.
Do you think Ari would do that?
I don't think Ariana cares enough to, you know what I mean, meddle in his life, his new girlfriend.
I feel like, okay,
I don't think so.
So low-key, you know how Ari in Thank You Next, like, kind of implied that Pete's packing? So,
yeah.
I mean, it just makes sense, because he always gets, like, beautiful women, like, around him.
He has BDE.
He does have BDE.
For sure.
I just don't think Ari, like, those particular statements, I don't think Ari would even need to tell somebody that. I feel like that's something you would just...
You just assume.
Did we just hit hands?
We did.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh, damn, that was so fast.
Okay.
But I just always assume that if someone has BDE, that like there's negatives that are gonna come with that because you can't have it all.
Right. You can't have like BDE, be nice, and have money and like
have emotions.
Right.
That you're in tune with.
It's something's gonna be lacking. So you have the emotions, you're nice, you have the money, and you have SDE or MDE. Or ADE, which would be average.
STE, which
no SDE.
Got it.
Do y'all know what we talking about?
Look it up.
Look it up. Start with BDE and then
go from there.
The S was small, the M was medium, the A was average.
There you go. Yeah, you can't have, if you find a man who has BDE, is nice, in tune with his emotions, cares about you, is not selfish, you found a unicorn.
Okay.
Don't let him go trap his ass.
Okay. Well, we dating unicorns out here in these streets. So is it true that Ariana Grande warned Pete Davidson's ex-girlfriend, or no, what? Is it true that Ariana Grande...
Wait, but also Gossip Cop said that someone close to Ariana said that she didn't say that.
Oh, so... dropping cards.
So ask again.
Is it true that Ariana Grande warned Pete Davidson, the girlfriend, about his ways?
This is false. We really are talking about a lot of relationship.
I'm not ready for this next one.
Is it true that Vanessa Hudgens and Austin Butler are officially splitting up? I know. I really hope not, because they're so cute together.
There are certain couples in Hollywood that you have to protect at all costs.
At all costs.
Like, they're the couples that give us hope. That if they're still together, there's true love still exists.
It exists.
So if Vanessa Hudgens and Austin Butler, did I say Hutchins? Vanessa Hudgens and Austin Butler break up,
then what is left? What is
left?
left?
Split the world in. So there are multiple reports swirling that Austin Butler and Vanessa Hudgens may be on the rocks. So Austin is set to play Elvis in a new biopic, and this is causing breakup rumors to surface. The first article is in Star Magazine, and it has the headline, Austin and Vanessa on the brink. The article says, quote, Austin signed his soul away. He'll be committed to the project for up to a full year, not to mention months of choreography and prep ahead of the filming in Australia. The article goes on to point out that Austin has been extremely busy recently with his roles, including Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. But the source goes on to say, she, meaning Vanessa, doesn't begrudge Austin's desire for success, but everybody's worried Austin's big break is going to be the last straw for them as a couple. It doesn't sound great.
No.
But also that's Star Magazine.
But also, everything I'm hearing so far, he's dedicated to his new movie. It's going to be very time consuming, which it probably will. But I'm sure Vanessa understands. She's in the business as well.
They both are. So here's what the other article had to say, which comes from OK Magazine, which both of these are kind of tabloidy, so whatever. So OK Magazine says some similar things, pointing out the time commitment, but they also say they're looking at an almost insurmountable amount of time apart, and everybody's worried about what that could do to them. And this article brings up Zac Efron too, saying the actress is also concerned that history could repeat itself, as once ex-Zac Efron made it big, their romance crumbled. Vanessa's always said Austin has the talent of a true A-lister, but now that he's finally landed his star-making role, it could just tear them apart. They've been together since 2011, though.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Then
and
they'll
it's like,
be fine.
right, because they both, like you said, are in the industry and actors and busy. And it's like you have to know how to balance those things.
But I can't imagine that a lot of time spent apart can put strain on a relationship if you already have issues, you know?
Yeah.
And that's gonna be a lot of time apart. I hope that they're fine. If they've been together since 2011, I feel like they know the ropes of the game, you know, and like will know how to stay solid.
But Drew, this is where I get concerned. Just because, yes, time apart's one thing, but like, and long distance is one thing. Like if I'm in California and like AJ moves to New York, we'll figure it out. But California and Australia,
that's far.
It's far, and like the time zone
like
difference, it's like all over the place. And then how often is she gonna be able to visit him or him visit her? And like when he's on set and busy. And I think the thing is like we talk about these tabloids, but sometimes, especially recently, these tabloids have been right, because think about the couples we talked about over the past couple of months when we've been back at Clevver. We talked about Sean and Camila, and at first we were saying that she wasn't breaking up with Matthew Hussey, but it looked like it could be possible. And then literally the day we shot that video, it was confirmed that they split. Miley and Liam. Actually, those are the only two examples I have, but still.
But those are like solid cases where it did happen.
Yeah, and it's like those articles were in tabloids, and even on the websites that we go to where they like confirm, oh, that's not true, and then all of a sudden like it is. And sometimes it's those sources close to them will say it's not true just because they don't want to reveal that it's true yet.
Yeah, and sometimes where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah, so the fact that two separate magazines, even though they're tabloids, are saying it in the same week, that's the thing that has me kind of concerned.
Just thinking like, man, if you're in a relationship and you have to be apart for a year,
that's a long time.
That's a long time.
But with technology, there are ways to keep it spicy.
That's true. FaceTime. You can do some things on FaceTime.
All right, so is it true that Vanessa Hudgens and Austin Butler are officially splitting up?
I hate to say maybe, but I don't want to believe that. I believe that they can stay strong and will pull through.
I'm going to say maybe, though.
Maybe.
Oh, man. The show has. Are you about to hit me?
My hand was getting ready. It was
I saw it. I thought you just had. I have shaky hands, so I thought maybe you were like me. Which I really need to get that checked out.
You do need to get that checked out.
Look, they're not shaking that much today.
Emile has really shaky hands. If you have him take a picture of you, it's like hella blurry.
You be spilling all my
It'd be looking like those pictures in the ring before the person dies.
That's disrespectful. That is disrespectful. All right, we're gonna read our favorite comments from the week. The first one comes from Xavier Delerme. You two hosting Rumor Patrol is legit magic. Always best team. Well, you know, when you host with your best friend, it makes it easy.
It just makes it easy, you know. What's next? Kim Sade or Sade, the Kimness. Wow, what a username. I said, I'm just here for Emile and Drew, crying and heart eye emojis. Love you guys, make my day. Can we just get the Emile and Drew show? I'd watch all day, every day. Give them the vibes, y'all. My spirit animal.
Listen,
it's very nice.
This is the closest right now you can get to the Emile and Drew show. But hey, come back.
You never know.
You just never know. You never know. All right. And finally, Lavexis Music says, Drew playing with the Mills B Cup is now my favorite thing. Listen, if you missed last week.
You flexed as soon as.
We found out I have a little.
You guys couldn't see it. Emile, as soon as he finished the comment, he flexed it and it shot right up.
So I thought about starting an Instagram account a long time ago where I move my chest to the beat of songs, but I can only do it sometimes.
It's a full on. Wow. I'm gonna put you into like a B cup bra.
I'm down. Let's do it.
Wow.
Let's go bra shopping.
Yeah. I think you're too broad though. Yeah. I don't think you would like.
To be continued.
Okay.
To be continued. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We love talking to you each and every week. And you know what would make our day is not only if you commented below, but share the video with people because, you know, people don't know about us. And if you love the show, your friends will probably love the show.
Your grandma.
Exactly.
Your neighbor.
Exactly.
Your mailman.
Because we spill all the tea, we rap, we laugh, we did the little hand thing.
All the things.
You get everything in this one show. So we'll be back, same time, same place, next week. Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right, guys. Before we go, click right over here to watch last week's episode of Rumor Patrol. We talked about Trisha Paytas dating Aaron Carter.
And then click right down here to subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss notifications when we post.
Don't miss it.
I tried to get down to that octave, but it sounded a little devilish.